Hello. Um, yeah, I guess it's New Year's Day. Well, anyway, I haven't been, I have not been very busy this month. Like the 2 months doing the roof kind of required me to rest for a month. But anyway, I'm getting restless in the house, so I out here playing around. I pulled the motor out of this thing yesterday, and the penetrating oil that I put down here a month or two ago was kind of a waste. I didn't have to. This thing's totally fried. Um, you can see in there. You can see the connecting rod hooked on to the piston, and you can see on the other side that's the cylinder. The entire all the skirt is totally broken off, and there's no rust on the cylinder, so the piston's not stuck. But all the sleeves, the entire bottom half of the piston is jammed down in the crank, all mixed in, and this thing was seized up. It's still seized here, but it's because all that aluminum is jammed down in the crank. So this will be a good block to practice taking it apart because I imagine everything in there is destroyed. So this will be my practice of taking it apart and getting familiar with it. And this motor, um, the previous owner pulled the cylinder off and let dirt fall down in around the bearings and the crank. Um, I picked out some of it and I squished this rag in, not so more wouldn't get in. There's no scratches on the piston, and it was barely stuck. The rings are stuck. The cylinder's good, but anyway, um, out of my control, the cylinder was pulled off and dirt's down in there. So this one, I'm going to be taking it apart. It's got a good shaft for the Kickstarter. But anyway, I'll be taking this apart and possibly try to wash out the crank. I might be able to send it away and get it professionally washed out, or spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars and put a new connecting rod and all new bearings on it. But there is a chance I can clean it up. But this is a lost cause. There'll be nothing left in here because the entire bottom half of the piston is broken off. So, and there was chunks of aluminum sitting in the exhaust pipe when I pulled it off. So this one is definitely toasted. Yeah, it's been quiet. Yeah, quite quiet. Nice weather though. It's above freezing. We did have snow all Christmas, and it all left a couple days ago in the rain. Um, I've been burning the wood. I got this much out. Every couple days, another wheelbarrow load. As you can see, it's nice and dry. Some of it's a little too big for my little stove. I got to take it in the garage and split it. But my yellow car that I put together works good. Got to let it sit for a few minutes, like 10 minutes to run before I head up the road. The transmission doesn't like shifting gears too quick when everything's cold here in the wintertime, so I let it run for 5 or 10 minutes before I jump in, and then when I go up the road it shifts no problem. Now once it warms up, it works like it's supposed to, but when it's cold it doesn't want to run over 2,000 RPMs, and it has to go over 2,000 RPMs in order to shift into the next gear. So even after letting the thing sit for 5 or 10 minutes, I still drive up the first couple miles. I don't let it go over 1.5 grand, like idle. and I drive on no traffic, so it's no problem. But after 2 or 3 miles, then it warms up and it shifts like proper. Now, my other car didn't do that. It has half as many miles. It shifted, but the sensors on the gas pedal and the transmission were all messed up, and that car at 20 miles an hour would drop into top gear overdrive and drop the revs right down to 1,000 and bog. But this car doesn't do that. This car, it does not shift until it's up to revs the right amount, and when it's cold it whines a little bit, so I baby it. But it's starting to rain out. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to just kind of seeing what I got and what I don't have here, and I've bought a couple parts, and I'm patiently seeing where I can go with it. But I'm kind of getting excited to pick something and start getting back to work here. I'm getting quite a few messages and stuff on whereabouts of some people and what they're doing, and if I've heard anything. And I honestly can say I haven't heard anything, and I really don't know where anybody is or what they're doing. I know where I am and what I'm doing, but anybody else, I have no idea any more than anybody else does. It's all up in the air. But anyway, Happy New Year, and you guys take care.